All right, what's up, everyone? Duquesne23 here, and Lady Duquesne is here, and we are doing another Fan Mail Friday. And some interesting facts about today. I know we're recording this late. It's just that she was feeling sick and everything, you know, with the pregnancy and stuff, and so we couldn't record it. We normally record it Thursday night and stuff. We couldn't do it. Well, it is your fault. That's the whole reason why we didn't record it.
And because you forget too.
No, I didn't forget then. You were tired, remember? You like went to bed really early.
Oh, you let me sleep yesterday for too long.
Because you're tired and you always say that you don't get enough sleep.
We could have
I'm being a nice person and she's complaining.
He just wants to be able to blame me.
This is pregnancy, guys. You know, the guy tries to do something nice and the woman's like, you did this to me and everything.
No.
So that's what it is.
Not at all.
But
don't lie to people.
Yeah, so interesting fact about today, which is Saturday whenever we're recording this. It's August 9th, and this is our anniversary. 6 years we've been married. So, yay, we love each other. But yeah, so 6 years we've been married. It's pretty awesome, you know. I think what we were talking about this earlier. Once you hit that 10-year mark, I think it's really like people start thinking that, that you're gonna make it. Like, you know, because there's some people. I know that sounds horrible to say, but
like
some
you're doubting us.
So some people though, like we've even been told, like, oh, you're not gonna make it 5 years or whatever, and we made it 6, and so, but the thing is though, like. Whenever you tell someone, oh, they're like, how long have you been married? And then you're like, you know, 6 years or something like that. It sounds more impressive once you hit that 10-year mark because you hit those double digits.
Do you know how I said you ramble? And you said, no, you do?
I don't ramble. Okay, first question, guys. First one is by TyBoy17, and he has, Hola, Duquesne family. Jennifer, are you aware that Duquesne wants to twerk if he gets 100 views on the live stream? I don't want to. I said I'd be willing to.
If you just get 100 views, that's all it takes. You're cheap.
No, that's in a Halo thing. Normally, I max out at around 55 viewers, and you know, like doing a Halo stream. So if I hit 100, I will twerk. But the thing is, though, I can't twerk on Twitch. You can't twerk on Twitch. They ban you for doing that.
Really?
It doesn't matter if it's a joke, like a guy or something.
Doesn't matter if you can do it or not?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. And so I will have to put it into a YouTube video or something.
You can't do it.
I can't do it. I have no butt at all, just telling you. So also. But, and what is your favorite... So
you're going to do it on YouTube?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
What is your favorite kind of cheese? American cheese. America. I don't know. Cheese?
Depends on what you're eating.
Yeah, I like string cheese.
If you're eating...
I like mozzarella for some pizza.
No, cheese sticks, mozzarella.
Mozzarella's cheese sticks and stuff. I don't know.
If you're having a hamburger, I want a slice of American yellow cheese.
Kraft American yellow cheese for like a sandwich or a hamburger.
Or grilled cheese.
You know, or grilled cheese. Or Velveeta is good with grilled cheese. I don't know. I like all cheese. So.
Yeah, if I'm getting tuna, sometimes I like some
Well, maybe not all cheese. I don't like all those weird stuff. Like, I don't like blue cheese. Or what is it? It's called blue cheese? Blue cheese is the...
blue cheese.
Isn't that the moldy cheese?
Yeah.
And stuff? It's mold. I don't like that. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for Halo Master Chief Collection? Like a 117. Wink. Wink. Or a 343. Wink.
Keep reading.
No, I'm really excited.
See, he tells
what
me
do you think?
I make this take
Jennifer,
long.
you're making this take longer. You're interrupting me. What do you think of me, of my awesome Wonka pictures, if you've never seen them before? So, I don't know if you've seen his Wonka pictures, but I'll show you one after. But it's pretty much, he just gets, like weird pictures and puts a whole bunch of like BS Angel's face on it, or my face is on some like people, like weird, like this last one.
Like you're an Oompa Loompa?
Like this last one. No, this last one, it could be anything. Like the background, he just calls them Wonka pictures, and there's normally one character that's like a Wonka, but Willy Wonka. But the thing is, like this last one was a picture of Zanzibar, and I was like, you know, the baby in Halloween costume dressed up like a taco, you know, like the baby taco costume or whatever. But he put my face on the baby's face. So I was like dressed up like a little taco.
Baby taco.
So that's his little Wonka pictures. They're pretty awesome.
I'll have to keep that in mind for Halloween. Right. You can be a baby taco.
Where do babies come from?
Oh.
Well, when a man loves a woman.
That's not a conversation for us to have with
so...
You know, the store.
I hope I don't get copyrighted for that because I was pitch perfect. I was pitch perfect. But yeah, so what kind of music do you listen to?
Everything.
What I just sang? Really just everything. Least favorite is rap, but I still like rap, and stuff.
Especially if it's Eminem.
Yeah, I really love Eminem. Like, I really like, one reason we talked about this, Eminem, like, I like his collaborations. I normally like with rap collaborations with non-rap groups and stuff. I think it's a great combination, and it's pretty cool.
Well, he's just talented.
Yeah, and he's awesome.
Even by himself, yeah.
All right, so next person asking a question is Pinocchio. Do either you or the missus play tabletop games, be it RPGs a la D&D, or the rudimentary games such as, what is that? Suro or Ticket to Ride. I have no idea what those games are besides D&D.
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons RPGs. I mean, isn't that
it said
games?
If yes, do you plan
do you
get
mean like
Duquesne the Younger into them as well? What about Duquesne the Youngest?
To get Duquesne the Younger into
Aiden
them.
and Duquesne the Youngest, the one that's I don't mind if he gets into that type of stuff.
Yeah, but
back in the day with Pokemon, I was into the cards some.
Yeah.
And so I guess that could be considered a tabletop.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. We don't do that stuff.
I like board games.
Yes,
and
that's
stuff.
what I was gonna say.
Like Trouble.
We're gonna play board games.
Sorry, and
Dominoes and
Guess Who,
Uno,
and Mousetrap and
categories.
Yeah, stuff like that. Scrabble. I'm not very good at Scrabble. I make up words, but go with it.
Even though Monopoly takes a week to finish.
Yeah, but Monopoly's fun.
Clue.
I do a lot of those games. I don't play like Dungeons and Dragons type of stuff, things like that.
Not that we don't like it.
Well,
we're not into it.
All right, so next question is BKPA guy. Congratulations, you two. That is so exciting. Happy for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
For Aiden, what do you think about being a big brother? So we will roll a clip of that. For Lady Duquesne, how much maternity leave do you get for your job?
Well, the typical maternity leave for a normal healthy pregnancy is 6 weeks. For a C-section, it's 8 weeks. It's actually pretty sad. I got 8 weeks the last time because I had some complications, but it was a regular pregnancy, not a C-section.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of pitiful, yeah. A C-section, someone cutting you open and stuff.
Removing your guts. No, I'm pretty sure whenever they cut you open, they remove your intestines. Like, they remove part of you
probably
to
have
to get the baby. And imagine 8 weeks later, they want you back at work.
So 2 months later, you're back at work.
It's crazy.
After having your insides.
A C-section is an awful recovery. Thank goodness I didn't have to do that, and hopefully I won't have to ever. But I did get 8 weeks with the last one. I mean, it would be nice to get more, but that's just the way.
And then whatever, isn't it also
America
whatever leave that you have
No, your doctor has to.
Your doctor
has to write you a note to give you that much time. So even if I have 12 weeks saved up, I can't just take 12 weeks. I mean, unless they just allow me to take 12 weeks. But no, they expect.
It needs to be like, what is it over in Japan or something like that, where it's like you get like a year or something.
And the man gets
6 months. Yeah. Paid 6 months paid, and the woman, I think it is, yeah.
Either
6
way,
months
you don't lose
and
your
the woman gets a year.
Like a year.
That's crazy.
A year and a half.
That's
it's
awesome.
Insane.
That's awesome.
Because they think family's important and they want you to raise your child.
That's how it should be.
I mean, gosh, you have to put a little 6-week-old baby into daycare.
Yeah.
You realize how little they are at 6 weeks?
She was telling me that I rambled on, and she's rambling on right now.
Anyway.
But okay, so next one for Gentleman Duquesne. See, he says gentleman. Would you rather have a boy or would you rather have a girl? That's tough. We originally said that, we're happy Aiden was a boy first because I think we wanted a boy first. If we had a girl, then we'd be perfectly just as happy. But I don't know. I think eventually I do want a girl. So if we're only going to have 2 kids, then I want this to be a girl. But, I'd be perfectly happy with only having 2 kids with a boy also. Like 2 boys.
I'd be fine with that too. I would like to at least have one of each.
I want a boy. I want one of each and stuff. But I'd be perfectly happy. Me and my brother, we're the only, my parents only had 2 kids and we're both boys and stuff. And so I was fine with that. And so I would be fine with that also if we only had 2 boys. I'd be fine. Either one. I'm okay with anything.
We won't return them either way.
Yeah. So, all right. So now Captain Curlio asks, congratulations on the baby. So now that you've canceled your PS4 Ghost Edition of Destiny, will you be spending that $150 on Tim Tams or Oreos? Possibly. They're both excellent, but Oreos are like about 9 billion times better anyways. Tim Tams are really good. Oreos blow everything else out of the water.
I like the Tim Tams.
I don't know her anymore. I'm only with her now because she said that because of the baby. So, what do you have to say on the topic, Lady Duquesne? She just answered that. And you said you canceled it because you have your friends because more of your friends are on Xbox One. Am I your friend? I'm on Xbox One. Curlio, what are you willing to do here? You know, I'm running low on Oreos, so you know you're gonna have to supply something there. No, I thought you were on my friends list, Curlio. I thought you were. Also, please don't twerk on your live streams. I don't want my eyes to bleed.
They will.
Hey, come on. You gotta admit, it would be hilarious. Because I have no butt. Like, zero. It would be funny. And I can't dance. I'm white, guys. Come on. I can't dance. I'm white, I'm tall, and I'm skinny. That's like the trifecta of can't dance. You know,
really
so
is.
It really is, yeah. So, all right. So, next question, Yo Bean asks, how often do you guys have sex?
What kind of question is that?
Often enough to have 2 kids and stuff.
What kind of question is that? And then what does he say?
Steak or lamb? Steak. What are your favorite movies? Star Wars.
So, yeah, steak or lamb, steak. What are your favorite movies?
Star Wars. All of them.
That's a hard question for me.
I love the original trilogy and I love the new trilogy. I thought they were both good.
That's a hard question for me.
The dialogue in the new trilogy is weak, but that isn't the actors. A lot of the actors are really good actors and stuff. It's the dialogue. It's the director. George Lucas just did a pitiful job of directing.
I'm one of those people, I don't like to watch the same movie over and over again, even if I really like the movie.
Yeah.
So I really don't know if I have a favorite movie where I could just watch it over and over again. Like, you could watch Star Wars.
Oh, I could watch that all day long.
But I don't know. I mean, I love a lot of movies.
Yeah. Oh, talking about something, though.
Pick one.
Movies deal. Gravity Falls Season 2 came out. We got to get it. Okay. That's it. But answer your first question. We have a good amount of sex.
We don't need to discuss that. That is none of your business.
I'm a gamer. I've had sex before. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're not discussing this. Next question.
It's funny. That's some of the comments whenever I said we're pregnant. He's like, he's had sex.
Oh gosh. Okay. We're done here.
I always don't know how to say this. It's like originator or something, but I don't know exactly how to say it. Yeah, but it's like but people say it like
originator.
Yeah, originator or something like that, or I don't know, whatever. We'll call you the janitor 300. Wow, Yo Bean, that's kind of personal. Well, oh well.
Yeah.
Anyways, how is it going, lady and gentleman Duquesne? My question is for Mr. Duquesne. So is there another Duquesne here? Because lady and gentleman Duquesne, but your question is for Mr. Duquesne.
Oh my gosh.
Those are 3 different things.
You're getting too specific.
I was just wondering why you don't post on your Duquesne Plays channel anymore. I was really enjoying those Among the Sleep videos. I started posting some of the Among the Sleep ones.
I was wondering that too.
I was posting some of the Among the Sleep ones. I moved it over to my main channel because people really liked it. And I've always wanted, like, I put the Slenderman stuff on my main channel and everything. And so I just kind of want to do that. But the reason why I stopped on that is just because I don't have the time that I, like, necessarily need to post as much as what I want on there. Like, I want to be able to post at least one video a day. But the deal is to do Let's Play type of stuff. Like, I need a lot of time to record something because I'm not going to... One video is like normally 30 minutes for a Let's Play because, you know, campaigns are kind of long.
You don't have to do a 30-minute video.
Well, that means you're going to get 15 minutes and...
You could do
like,
one
it's
mission.
super short. 15... Yeah, one mission and campaigns are long.
People don't watch...
Normally.
Whenever you have long videos, people don't watch all the way through anyway.
I know, like this video. No one's going to watch all the way through. I'm giving away $1 million at the end of this video. Yeah. Let's see how many of y'all actually stayed to know that.
No, and they're not even listening to this.
How about actually?
They're not even listening to this answer right now. So I don't know why you think you have to have it 30 minutes long.
The thing is, though, is I didn't have the time. With Aiden, I want to be able to put Aiden in Mother's Day out or something like that or whatever, but we have to figure out, first of all, we don't really know how much it is to put in Mother's Day out, so we got to figure that one out. And also, though, like, I don't want to always, whenever you come home, if I do have, some stuff going on Let's Play, even if it's once a day or something like that, I don't want to necessarily be like, oh, hey, Jennifer, can you, go next door so I can record this.
You leave now that you just got home.
And the deal is I can't record at night right now just because we switched Aiden's bed, like took out the front part of the crib so he can actually climb out of his bed and fall out and stuff. In the crib, the way it is, you can't have something hook up.
Toddler bed.
Yeah, but they don't understand that. These are gamers. They don't know what a
toddler bed. Oh, like they don't know what a toddler bed. It's a bed.
It's a normal bed now. That's what it is. It's no longer a crib where he can get out. Yeah, it's a tiny little bed.
People know what a toddler bed is.
I don't know. Oh, but the thing is though, the type of okay, yeah, I am. The type of crib it is, you can't put a railing on the side so he can't fall out. And so I tried to do some live streams, and y'all know that, and he's woken up in the middle of the live stream and stuff, and because he starts moving around because he hears me, and then he may fall out of the bed or something. So I've been trying not to, record anything at night because of that. So I don't know. I'm gonna get it back up eventually. The answer was
because you didn't.
I don't just have the time to be able to do it because Aiden, and stuff. So
don't
maybe
blame it all on Aiden.
Well, it is.
Next question.
But another question I had, you've answered this before, but what is your version of Sony Vegas to use to edit your videos? I don't use Sony Vegas. It's actually...
You used to.
Yeah, I used to, but then that was back a long time ago. And let's just say it wasn't completely legitimate. So now, because I wanted to actually be legitimate and stuff, I actually got Movie Studio Platinum 13. Or something like that. Yeah, I think it's 13. But that is drastically cheaper than Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is like $600. And that's just for that one type. If they come out with a new version that has all these added features, you got to pay for that one too. This one is, I think, only like $120. And that's drastically cheaper. And it's a legitimate, it does everything. It's still a Sony product. It's just pretty much a downgraded version of Sony Vegas. Every single one of my videos I record, so it can do really anything that you want if you're just doing gameplay stuff. So I would definitely suggest that.
Did he ask for a comparison?
Yeah. So Darth Quackers asked, a nice job with naming who I am and what I do. And then he has Lady Duquesne. I just turned 16, July 19th, by the way. Oh, that's close to your birthday.
2 days away. Is that? Yeah. Did I ask how old he was?
Huh?
I guess I asked how old he was.
Yeah, sure. To Duquesne.
Oh, because somebody had asked who does Gaming Pro. Yeah.
Yeah. And have you heard of the limited edition Reese's Cup Oreos? They are amazing. I have heard of them. Haven't tried them yet.
Actually, I got offered one the other day, but I didn't end up grabbing them for you.
Disgraceful.
Down the street, I should have grabbed some.
All right. So when are you going to verse each other in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U? We don't have it yet. So once we get it, we will verse each other. But unfortunately, can't put it on YouTube because Nintendo's dumb about the whole YouTube thing.
I'm better at everything Nintendo except for Zelda and anything racing. I'm not.
Yeah, but the deal is though, it's so irritating. Nintendo would get so much more publicity if they actually they're okay with people.
Yeah, we couldn't show y'all.
Yeah, right? That's the problem. No, we would get copyrighted. Yeah. So number 3, he asks, are you interested in Super Smash Bros. 4? If so, how excited? I'm not really that into it. I do like Super Smash Brothers, but I'm not into it enough to where I would want to play it by myself. Back in the day, it was a lot better because a lot of people come over to everyone's house and then you play it there and it's like a whole experience thing. I don't really want to play it on the Wii U, and stuff. If it was on Xbox, it would be different because all my friends are on Xbox. Darth Quackers is like the only person I know on the Wii U or something. Next question. What do you want 343 to announce at Gamescom Forge related?
Didn't that already happen?
No, it's happening this week. And the Forge related probably, I know they're not going to say anything probably about Halo 5, just, Master Chief Collection. So of course there's a whole thing that they revamped the Forge, they added like a terrain editor, but they're not, That's probably not going to happen. So I'm just going to say I hope they have a Forge canvas on coagulation. Kind of like a Forge World, but because if you look at the concept art for coagulation, there's a lot of gaps. I know it's just concept art, but if you look at the concept art for Zanzibar, it is very similar to what they have in the actual screenshots in game and stuff. So if it's something like that, then possibly there is a Forge canvas, kind of like a Forge World. That would be pretty awesome. So I kind of hope for that. So to Lady Duquesne, are you a Mario Kart Smash Brothers fan?
Mario Kart, yes. Smash Brothers, no.
Okay. Are you and Duquesne going to rent Divergent? Probably.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to read the book.
He says one of my favorite books being turned into a movie, and it was actually better than the book.
Oh, I don't know if I believe that.
One of his favorite books.
The movie is never better than the book. I read The Host, and that is such a good book.
Yeah, but it's hard to do The Host because there's two people. It's the same.
But I don't know. Same thing with the Twilight books. Don't make fun of me, but I like the Twilight books. And, I mean, the movies are... I still like the movies. I hate it
whenever people say the Twilight books are for dumb readers and stuff.
I loved it.
That's so dumb.
My mom read them.
The only reason why they complain about something like... I didn't read them, but I'm just saying the only reason why they complain about something like that is because it's the typical love story.
It's an easy read.
It's a chick flick type of book and stuff. Yeah, it's an easy is Harry Potter.
That doesn't mean she's a bad... Harry Potter
is just as easy.
That doesn't mean she's a bad author.
Yeah.
It's an easy read, so it's for everyone. Like, anybody can read it.
Harry Potter is just as easy of a read as the Twilight books, and no one complains about how Harry Potter is
more complex. It is more complex.
Well, yeah, but it's still an easy read. Like, it's still, you don't go through and it doesn't have it's not like War and Peace or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I know.
.
But anyway, I don't know. It seems like with every example, the book is always better than the movie. But I was interested in reading the book before we watched Divergent, but I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do that. So we might just watch it.
So, alright, so then Dan the Dino asks, what I mean by coloring them is putting icing on them, silly boy. And I need people to join my Destiny clan so I can show it up on the game.
So I can get it to show up.
So I can get it to show up in game. It's called Getting Shot At.
Huh?
Dan the Dino, I am really confused by it. I think we were confused by his last one.
What is he talking about coloring?
It's from the last
you don't
remember
Friday. What the last one was?
No, I think he's the one who colored everything. Remember it? Colored everything on the...
And he said it's not coloring, it's icing?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he? Maybe he's trying to be cryptic.
Maybe. And then what is he saying? It's called Getting Shot At.
It's called I'm Getting Shot At?
I know, but I'm still I'm confused by that statement. The other stuff, at least he's talking about, getting Destiny clans.
I need people to join my Destiny clan.
So I can get it to show up in game. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. All right, next question.
I'm trying to think. Icing, coloring them.
I don't know. Next question.
Were we talking about cupcakes or cake or
I don't know.
Like
Phantom
that?
Lucario asks, what is your favorite card game and board game? I don't know. I love. What is it called? Is it called Guess Who? The
Guess Who? Would you say that's a card game? That's a card game.
That's a board game.
Well, you think?
Yes.
You have them on cards. Well, yeah.
No, they aren't.
I guess it's a board game.
Yes.
They're in cards. They're just in.
That doesn't mean anything. That's just so you can switch them out so people don't memorize places. Guess Who? Yeah, I love Guess Who.
I love Seen It. You would call that a board game, yeah?
Yeah, Seen It's a board game. Yeah, Seen It's pretty awesome. I love Seen It,
and of course it's like a video board game. Yeah. It does both. I guess if we were just talking strictly board game, I always loved Clue. And card game, there's this game, and I was trying to remember what it was called the other day. I think it was called a Wacko. And you had a rack. Everybody had a rack, and it fit 10 cards in it. And so at the beginning, you get your 10 cards, and you put it in the rack based on, lowest to highest or highest to lowest, whichever one. And then everybody has to take out cards and pass them around, whatever cards they don't want, and then you pick up someone else's card, and you're trying to be the first one to get 10 in a row. 10 to 20 or 15 to, you're just trying to get 10 in a row, whatever you're at.
All right.
And then you say Wacko whenever you get it.
Say Wacko.
Every time the power would go out, we would play that at my house.
Okay. Apparently it was a lot the power went out.
And then Uno. Uno's fun.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. Liam asks, "Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Duquesne. I I watch you all the time. I can't read just telling y'all this. I watch you all the... Actually, y'all probably figured this out by now. I watch you all the time, all the way over in the UK, and put another shrimp on the barbie. No, that's Australia. I'm just kidding. I always just say that for everything.
He's a little ignorant.
Yeah. That's everything. Guys, if you ever talk to Blue Impulse, that's what you have to say. You have to just tell him to say, right whenever you meet him, just say, put another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, he loves it whenever I tell him that. Loves it. So, and think you're both awesome. My question is... If a man in a big black top hat, came to your door and gave you both a suitcase full of money, what would be the first thing you would do with it? I would use it to come over to RTX next year and give you both a big snuggly hug.
Aww.
So I hope you do get some money, because I want a snuggly hug. Snuggly hug.
Okay.
Can imagine this.
First of all, if a man with a big top hat came and gave me a suitcase of money, I think I'd probably go to the cops and probably say,
he has a top hat. He has a top hat.
Because you know what? I don't want to start spending this money and having mobs and bounty hunters and all these people after me because that money came from somebody else. No.
You know, whenever he was first describing this, I was thinking of that deal where it's saying. You can, if you push that button, that movie with the button thing. We still never
watched that. We have no idea what it means.
No.
But like, if you push the button, rich or something.
No, if you push the button, someone dies. Yeah, someone dies, but you will be rich.
But we've never seen it, so I don't know the trick to it. We never.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. Okay, let's just say this guy.
I would assume something
this guy with the top hat is from Publishers Clearinghouse, and he's like, "You won $1 million" or whatever, you know.
If it was legitimate,
let's just say it was legitimate.
House.
What would you do with it?
Buy a house.
Buy a house. Yeah, because this house is way too small.
And an SUV.
And stuff. SUV, yeah, because we need a new SUV because, second baby's on the way. We have a car
and we need a house.
And 2 car seats in there will not fit. So we're going to have to buy a new SUV before that baby comes. So
that would be the first thing I would do.
Yeah. That's good.
But if it was just some man just randomly showing up to hand me money, I don't think I would trust it.
Yeah.
I would expect something's going to happen.
Next question is from Beowulf.
Oh, we haven't seen you in a while.
Good. He goes, I haven't asked any questions in a while, so I asked 10 each. But before I start, congrats on the new baby. Thank you. To Duquesne, if there is one thing that you could create in your life, what would it be? Examples are... anything from a Xbox, food, even something scientific like finding the cure to cancer.
Oh gosh, if he puts that example in there, you
can't put cure to cancer. All of a sudden now I got to say cure to diseases. But the problem is though,
because if you don't say that, you're just gonna look like.
I know I may sound like a douche right now, but the thing is though, like think about it. Imagine if there was a cure to every disease. Imagine how many more people would be on this earth. Like, and imagine really how bad that would be.
I know, but that's awful to think that way.
It is, but it's kind of like it's just like I know, but it's just like with if you look at deer or something, if their herds get too big, they start getting diseased they die off, and then they are the ones that are fine. They're fine, and they keep living. What he is saying is disease
is part of our population control.
Yeah,
we sometimes have to have population control.
If you look at I don't know what the numbers are.
Our world is not big enough.
Well, yeah, we would literally be... We're
already stacking on top of each other.
What would it be? It would be like Coruscant in Star Wars. The entire world would pretty much be like filled with people. It'd be one giant city would be the world. If people didn't die from diseases, that would literally be what it is.
But that's sad to look at.
Except we're not futuristic Star Wars-y and everything would go...
We do have to look for cures.
Yeah, it's good to look for them.
Because imagine if I got cancer, then you would want there to be a cure.
Well, yeah, then there's a cure.
So,
actually, no, fine. How about this? If you can create, if you could create something in your life, what I can create is,
You're thinking too hard.
Wait, this is good. This is good. I can create happiness.
What do you mean, like in a pill?
That's good. No,
like
or just like happiness.
I already have those.
I don't know. I could go and I could just speak, and people would be happy. I create happiness. Well, no, imagine that would be good. because that means all the depressed people, all the people that, you know.
Yeah, but then there'd be no suicide, and once again, population control.
Well, it's better not suicide, Jennifer. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Jeez, Jennifer.
I'm just saying, you're the one saying, well, we can't cure all diseases. I mean,
Yeah, but happiness. If people are going to be dying from cancer, wouldn't it be better that they're happy and stuff, that they're not depressed and sad?
Why can't you say to end hunger, to create a pill that could just...
Because you can say the same thing. Population control, Jennifer.
Exactly.
You know.
You could say that about all of that.
That is the one thing though, like, I don't know, it would spiral the earth because of the fact that if no one died, like, except for old age.
But you're not, I mean, yeah, you're not creating,
you know,
I mean,
I don't know if
people would still die.
Yeah.
You're not creating eternity or anything for people.
Fine, how about this?
It's just
this would be something, this would be something though that I think would still be okay with, like, for the earth and stuff and not overpopulate and cause a lot of issues and everything. Create something to where we are able to leave Earth. Like we're like in Mass Effect, the mass relays and stuff that can go across the universe or something.
So we can create
civilizations in other places. And you might find cures to other things, you know, at those other places. You never know.
Question
That's
done.
pretty good.
That's it.
That's pretty good.
That's your answer.
All right, so then and he goes, lastly, that was only one question though. He said 10 each.
Hurry.
Biowolf, what's wrong with you, man?
Oh, he did say 10 each.
Yeah,
10 each.
What's wrong with you? First, you actually didn't have any grammar mistakes.
Did he say 10 each?
Yes. So I'll ask 10 each.
Unless he's just joking. I don't know, there's other questions.
Or this is Biowolf and just hashtag blame Biowolf.
There's other questions.
Hashtag.
There's other questions.
Lastly, don't you find it a bit strange that 343 isn't making a collector's edition for the Chief collection? I know it's in the UK, but that doesn't count. So, Biowolf, you don't think people in the UK count? All right, everyone, go on to Twitter right now, go onto his YouTube channel, and just be like, so what? You don't think UK people, you know,
we don't matter?
Yeah, they're not real people. That's Biowolf, apparently. He doesn't think y'all are real people.
He just means
so who is it? Liam that was up at the top? Liam? Biowolf doesn't think you're a real person. He doesn't think you're a real person. So, no, but I think they're going to come out with something. You know, they came out with something in the UK. I think they will come out with something in the US and other places and stuff like Canada and everything. They're just waiting, you know, to release it. Because they were releasing the other, like, oh, Best Buy gets this.
Yeah,
and then, like, a week later, oh, GameStop gets this.
Yeah, we're so far away from the release date.
So, so to Lady Duquesne, since you had Aiden and now that you're going to have another child, is there anything different besides morning sickness?
Is there anything different?
Yeah, like
I'm tired.
But that's not different though. Like between Aiden and I guess this child.
Oh, is that what he means?
I think he's being between Aiden and this child.
He doesn't just mean anything different about just me.
Oh, I don't know. Fine, with you too.
Because he says besides morning sickness.
She's tired and has a lot of morning sickness, or just all day sickness. It's not just morning; it's all day sickness.
Well, it's like all day nausea.
Yeah, all day nausea. She's not necessarily throwing up all day. It's just
I feel nauseous.
Like she feels nauseous. Like, you know how you get that queasy feeling in your stomach and stuff like that? That's what she has all day. So, and every day.
Pretty much. Off
Pregnancy.
And on. Off and on. Hey, not everyone
has it.
So 85% of women supposedly suffer from morning sickness.
Yeah. And there's that slight...
Of course, I'm getting tired of hearing all these ladies tell me, well, I was never sick.
My mom was the one that was saying that.
There can't be that many people that weren't sick.
Yeah.
They just don't remember.
All right, like sudden urges to do something or wanting bizarre food, or like not, or liking or not liking certain smells, like, oh, that you liked before. Okay, so I'm just saying, I guess it's just pregnancy. So all that, just all that.
Yeah, that goes hand in hand with morning sickness. I could get either too cold or too hot, or I don't like that smell, or that smell helps me not be nauseous. Like the smell of lemon helps me not be nauseous. But she can't drink ginger ale or things like Sprite or anything like that anymore. Like even now, because that supposedly, you know, helps you with the sickness. But she did that with Aiden, and now it just reminds her of being sick, and so she can't do it. The crackers,
yeah, so
all the typical stuff I don't like to eat because it reminds me of being sick. I don't like it. So yeah, certain smells bother me, but I mean it's nothing specific.
Yeah.
There's certain foods I don't want to eat.
So
but there's nothing like bizarre. I haven't gotten to my cravings really yet because I feel nauseous, so I just don't want to eat.
Yeah, you just don't eat.
But once I eat, I feel fine. But there's not really any bizarre foods right now I'm craving.
Yeah.
No.
But all right. So you also, when I have my first kid, is there any tips I should know to help my wife with, or anything I should know so I can prepare for it? Like, help your wife.
Be nice to her.
Yes. Oh my gosh, women are so
Help
annoying.
her.
Women.
Andrew has brought me chocolate milk in bed.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel
And
well.
what's even worse, oh my gosh, there's so many times I'm like, it's like 5 a.m. and I'm so tired and stuff, because I was staying up like editing stuff.
That's your fault for staying up so late.
Well, I'm trying to make these people happy and upload stuff.
You're in here editing the whole time, so when I walk in and you're watching YouTube, you're watching Rooster
That's while my
Teeth.
video is rendering. Sometimes it takes like 30 minutes to render because I do a long video or something like that.
What about whenever you were in here watching episodes of How I Met Your Mother without me?
That was I'm
still upset
while I was
about
waiting
that.
while I was waiting for a video to upload and stuff, and it was on a schedule.
Of course you were waiting for a video to
Well, no, I was on a schedule,
it's working.
and then I came over to the couch and I was watching an older season video of How I Met Your Mother, and I was like, oh my gosh,
whenever you watched Castle,
that's
without
Nathan
me,
Fillion.
or whenever you watched
That's Nathan Fillion.
What's that other
no
show?
one can say no to
show
him.
you tried watching?
He's possibly one of the greatest actors ever.
Is it The Leftovers or The 100? What's the one where the people disappeared that you watched?
It's not The Leftovers.
There's so many
It's-
shows that do that now.
I don't know.
There's
what
The
it's-
Leftovers, The 100. They all do
Resurrection.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Resurrection, where people like disappeared or
There's
whatever.
all those shows like that now.
Yeah. Hey, and Falling Skies was another one I watched a little bit of.
Yeah.
Uh,
So don't blame him. But what were you gonna say? So
But
you
come
go
on.
to bed at 5 in the morning and what?
well, no, pretty much you can even ask Beowulf and them. There's a lot of times.
No, what were you gonna say? It's horrible because
I go in there. I lay down. I'm tired. I lay down. And everything. I get rested. I'm in there like first. I go in there. I use the bathroom and stuff, and I may like brush my teeth because I'm going to bed so late and everything. And then all of a sudden, like all this noise is going on. All this noise, and she may wake up. She wakes up. She knows I'm in there. Right whenever I lay down, get rested, get comfortable, moving
is
around
not
and
true.
stuff. Put the covers up over.
This is not
I'm just
true.
like, oh. I'm just like, I'm looking all cute, on
BS.
the bed, looking all beautiful and everything. And then she's like, hey, can I get some chocolate milk?
BS.
And then I'm just like, oh. And so then I have to throw the covers back off.
Be nice to your wife.
Walk back up.
If you wouldn't have
go
woken
get
me up
chocolate
in the
milk.
first place, and I wouldn't have felt like I needed chocolate milk, I would have still been sleeping.
You got to admit, though, you did even
You
say
wake
that.
me
You
up in
did
the
even
middle of the
say
night.
that there's a lot of times you like whenever I come to bed so late because you want, like, something. Yes, huh?
No, I would
You've said that.
I would stay asleep.
said
I
that.
would stay
You've
asleep. No,
said
there was
that.
only that one time because you actually brought me breakfast in bed because you were going to sleep whenever I was
Yeah.
getting up.
That was at like 6 something. I was going to sleep. So, and you
So-
can't say anything. You
so
don't even
moral
know.
to the
You're asleep
story-
the whole time. You
So moral
cannot
to
say
the
that I do
story,
not sit
go to
here and
sleep.
work.
Go to sleep at a normal time.
Fine. Then we need to put Aiden and Mother's Day out or something so I can actually do some of my work then. That is really do. I do a lot of recordings. I do a lot of game nights. There's a lot of times on Twitter I'm like, hey guys, I need people for custom maps, and everything. I stream and everything. And sometimes I stream for like 3 hours.
Be nice to your wife.
So, yeah.
Be nice to your wife.
Yeah.
Do you have
And
any
the
advice?
tips
Do you have
for-
any advice to give Beowulf?
Get
help
some
his wife?
earplugs and then just kidding. I love you. No, but really though, like, yeah, just, they're creating life and I know it's so cheesy, but really, yeah.
I am working 24/7.
Guys, we don't
I am
have to go through
creating
like
teeth
we don't
right
have to go
now.
through like periods. We don't have to do any of that. Our entire like involvement of creating life was having an exciting time to create that life, and then we're like, well, we're done. Literally, like we don't have to deal with the like pregnancy stuff. We don't have to deal with birth stuff, and everything.
So be nice to your
yeah,
wife.
yeah. And so
I'm creating a spinal cord and a brain
Yeah.
and teeth.
the baby, what is it?
The baby has teeth.
The baby has
is
teeth right now.
developing
The
teeth.
baby's about the size of a fig.
It already has its spinal cord and its brain is developing.
Brain is its entire like main functions are already developed. This next one, his fingers are gonna be. He's gonna start moving his fingers and his toes.
He or she
is gonna start moving his fingers or toes. Hey, be quiet! I catch you just saying she. So, he or she is gonna start moving its toes and fingers and stuff. And like over, I think next week. and everything, or next month.
It already
or
has
something.
fingers and toes.
Well, yeah, but it'll actually start
just gonna
curling them,
start-
and it'll start like twitching its eyes and everything, like its eye
And
going
it's the
like
size
this.
of a fig. It's like,
So the size of a pig. Yep, little pig right there.
yeah, that's,
doing
that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, doing
What
that
are
little
you
pig.
doing?
I'm creating about a watermelon right here, and I'll be dropping it off later on in about an hour. So, but okay, so tips for kids. Because he says also, is there any tips, like I'm gonna have first, any tips I should know, to help my wife? Oh, to help my wife. Oh, okay.
Were you gonna say tips?
I was gonna say
kids?
tips for kids. Every kid acts up. Like, it's just something like, like Aiden is a pretty good kid.
He's a sweetheart.
He is really, like, he is a really good kid. There's a lot of times he only acts up if he's, like, hungry or if he's tired and stuff.
Which every man acts up whenever they're hungry or tired.
And so the thing is, though, like, just, I don't know, just, you gotta stay calm. There's been sometimes I've gotten really upset at Aiden and stuff. But the thing is, though, like, that's the thing, though. You could get so upset at Aiden, like, or something, and then 2 seconds later, he'll just be like, or something like that, and you're like, oh, and stuff, and all of a sudden, you're not upset anymore. Kids are evil that way. But, all right, so next question to both Duquesne and Lady Duquesne. Are you guys looking to have a boy or a girl this time around? And do you guys have any names picked out? I know Duquesne said if it's a girl, it should be named Cortana.
You didn't say that.
I said I would, but not for this.
No, you
if it's I would totally do it if we have two girls like this one. If we have another
would not
kid,
name your daughter
I would
Cortana.
name my daughter Cortana.
No,
That
you
is a
wouldn't.
beautiful name, and it's not just because of Halo. Like it. Well, that's the whole reason they gave the idea.
Every time you call out your daughter, you're gonna think of Halo.
I think of Halo every single time I call out Aiden.
No, you don't.
Yeah, huh?
No, you don't.
Yeah, huh? Because I'm just like, come here, little chief.
No.
Because you know that whole
no.
thing about dads and
BS.
sons, they say little
No.
chief. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
No.
But I would. What's so wrong about Cortana? You can't say Cortana like disregard the Halo thing. Cortana is a beautiful girl's name.
Cortana? No, it reminds me of the sword. The what is it called?
Katana?
Yes, that's what it reminds me.
What?
of.
Fine, but then
If
it
you
also.
take Halo out, that's what I would think about.
But then it thinks of.
I like Cortana. I don't want my daughter's name.
But
to
what
be
about
Katana.
Katara?
No.
Oh, Avatar.
No.
Going Avatar stuff.
I am not one of these.
I would be okay
no.
with Cortana.
I am not one of these parents that is going to name my kid after somebody.
We named our kid after
After what?
Aiden from
No, we
that
didn't.
one show.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, huh?
We liked the name Aiden.
I know.
What show?
But that one show,
Exactly.
Being Human, his name is
we
Aiden.
watched that after we
show.
picked
I
Aiden.
know.
We'd never
But
even seen that
I know,
show.
but Jennifer, you can't say that because every single name
and
in the
whenever
world
I say
is in
Aiden,
a show.
And whenever I say Aiden, I never think of
I'd
any
be okay with
character in
Cortana.
a show.
So,
I never want
but
to
no,
call my
his
kid
name.
and
What
think
we're going to
of
be doing, if it's a
somebody.
boy, it's going to be Tyler. And
Remember, that's why we said no to what was the name we liked from Jimmy Neutron?
Sheen.
Sheen. And, and
'cause of
remember,
Charlie
I said
Sheen.
no. I said because of Charlie Sheen and because of that. I don't want to think about some character
Why?
whenever I call for my kid. No, because my kid is my kid.
But it's
They're
Cortana.
unique. They're unique. No,
But it's Cortana.
no. We like Elise.
Yeah, Elise. That's what I was going to be named if I was a girl. So,
Elise.
yeah, Elise.
We shouldn't
Elise.
tell all these people because if they have babies, they'll
Then-
name her Elise. Then there'll be a bunch of Elises out
Most
there.
people that watch my thing are like 12.
Well, don't go naming
So.
your daughters Elise. we want our kids to have.
No, don't say that. Please don't have kids whenever you're that
We
young.
want our kids to have partially unique names, and that's why we were so upset whenever we found out that Aiden was a popular name because it used to not be a popular name. Whenever we picked it,
picked the name whenever we were
It was-
freshman year
it
in
was- it
college.
was not a popular
That's in
name.
2005.
and apparently, I guess it's a character's name from Sex and the City,
Yeah,
and I guess that's what caused it to
I
be
don't know.
so
but
popular.
yeah,
I don't know,
Yeah.
but that's not who we.
Yeah, we
named
picked the
him
names
after.
whenever we were only together for like a few months. We picked the names
Don't
of our
tell
kids.
them that; they'll think we're crazy.
We knew we were going to be married.
We weren't together for just a few months.
Yeah, we were.
Stop it.
It was in Mr. Harthberger's class. And that was freshman year, whatever, math or whatever it was called.
That wasn't just
And
a
that
few
was the
months.
first semester.
No, it wasn't.
It was. We loved each other the moment we saw each other. Like, she saw me with my long hair that went down to my eyes, and she was like, he is so hot.
This greasy.
Yeah. Because with that long hair and, oh my gosh, it was, I hated it and stuff. And then her hair was like perfectly parted down the center and totally straight, and she looked like the Grudge. So.
And we like the name Tyler for boy.
Yeah, Tyler for boy.
But I don't like telling people all this because I don't want
cares?
them to name their kids these things.
Well, isn't it Elise Renee that we were thinking about, and then Tyler Garrett? Right?
We don't know. We don't know.
She's just saying that because she doesn't want y'all to steal it.
No, we don't know.
Gosh, she's so inconsiderate towards people.
I'm so inconsiderate.
Yeah.
You want to name our daughter after a video game character. And a sword.
No, the sword doesn't. That's not the same.
It's close enough. That's what it makes me think
And fine,
of.
then you could just say, and also Katara from Avatar.
No.
She could be a waterbender.
I like Katara from the show.
Then she
I don't
could
want my
totally
name
marry
to be Katara.
the, bad A Avatar. Then they can have, like, a kid, and then their kid will have another kid that, like, is just like Aang, where he, like, farts and, he does the, like, fart bending and stuff. It's awesome! Everything is awesome!
You do know that none of that stuff is real.
It is real. It is. All right, so...
Just because we name our kid Katara doesn't mean that she's going to all of a sudden have bending abilities. That's not how it works.
Oh, no. I have airbending abilities.
Yeah, some pretty powerful ones.
All right, so we've already read that one. To Aiden, out of all the collector's edition your dad has, which one do you like the best? Just use the game to represent the statue so he doesn't break it. Okay, we'll flip on that,
So you mean like Assassin's
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed, Titanfall, and Halo and stuff. And any other, like, collectors, because I know I have Fable also.
You could probably let him do the statues. You think he would break them?
Oh, yes.
No.
I don't want him to do the statues because then he would grab it and then I have to take it away from him immediately.
Okay, fine.
And he'll be like, no, because they're so cool.
Just give him a car afterwards. He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's another great thing about kids. Have an extra toy ready just in case they get upset and be like, here's a car. And he's like, ooh.
Car?
So now that I know you guys are going to be going to RTX and PAX South next year, is there any other event that you're hoping to attend next year? I would love to go to PAX Prime, but that's, iffy, just depending because it's in Washington and stuff. I would love to, because that would be awesome to take. That would be awesome to go to, like, Team Dakota, Bungie, and 343 and stuff, and like visit all their studios.
Yeah, it would be.
That'd be cool. But we'll see, But yeah, so that is all the questions. Man, that was a long video. It's like 47 minutes right now.
Because of him.
No.
Tell him.
No.
Who was it because of?
Don't even start. She started talking about her pregnancy. Once you get women talking about their pregnancy, they're just like ramble on and on and on and on and on. And they're like, oh, the hardships, and it's so difficult.
Do you remember all that stuff earlier about him talking about how these poor women have it so hard? Now he's mocking me?
I'm just playing.
Do y'all remember the tip? Be nice to your wife.
I am nice to you. I took you to Vietnamese Noodle House today, and I don't really even care much for that place.
It's a good place.
I know, but I took you there because I love you, and you wanted it, and I was like, there you go. And there's a lot of times to eat Mexican food because I don't really care too much for Mexican food. It's my least favorite style of food. And
that's usually where you take me for my birthday. So see, I saved you from taking me to Casa Soleil.
But I always do.
I don't know, but you know what? For supper,
I always do nice things.
Casa Soleil might sound pretty good.
Oh my gosh. No, we chose your Vietnamese noodle house. My turn. We're going to Baytown Seafood. Yeah, seafood. That's probably not best for you, isn't it?
I love seafood, but yeah, it's probably not the best right now.
He's ruining my life.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, but all right, guys. And also, guys, I revamped Gaming Probe and stuff, so it's faster. It looks cleaner and stuff now. So be sure to go check that out. Congrats to Temporal Enigma. He is a new content creator, on Gaming Probe, and he's done quite a few articles and everything already. So congrats and big thanks to Temporal Enigma for helping out and stuff. The Minecraft server, guys, I am very close to getting the Plot Me back up and running, extremely close, probably in a few days it'll be back up and running. The creative server, of course, we have to build the hub and everything, but the creative server's there, I have to build the hub of it, and that's the creative world to where, you can go and build anywhere. and stuff. That one's, getting there. But yeah, everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. I just watched that movie again.
We just watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, we just watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Great movie. Don't give
3D.
Spoilers and stuff. 3D.
And we didn't mean to go to the 3D.
It's just that's all they had.
This guy over here doesn't know how to look up the difference whenever he's looking up times.
Well, we're not going to go to a later one and stuff, because that means your parents would have to take care of
Why
Aiden
even
for
ask
even
you?
longer.
Did you look to see if it was 3D? I don't want to watch it in 3D. No, I didn't look.
She's so greedy,
guess
guys.
what?
It's like she's creating
3D.
life right now and something. God.
I'm not a fan of 3D.
The thing is, see if people actually watch the end of this video. So, what should we ask a question for? Right now. So, what are you looking forward to the most at Gamescom? We'll say that, since this will be out before Gamescom.
Or what's the most recent movie you've been to?
Or what was the most recent movie you have been to?
And did you like it?
And did you like it?
Oh my gosh, the TMNT line. There was a line.
I'm excited about TMNT. I'm not going to necessarily go watch it in theater.
Fan.
Yeah, and the deal is people complain about the way they look. Yes, it looks different from the original. But guys, if you look at an actual turtle and you look at the ones that are now coming out in this movie, they look closer to actual turtles.
Regardless, my point is, we've been a fan since we were kids. We grew up with TMNT.
Doesn't matter what
we're
the
gonna go.
turtles are going to look like. They're still turtles in a half shell, and they're ninjas.
It wouldn't even matter to me what kind of publicity it was getting, how the preview looked. It wouldn't matter. It's TMNT. We're going to watch it.
Yeah, I thought the preview
We
looked
grew
really.
up
The only
with
thing
TMNT.
I'm not happy about is, what's her name? Megan Fox is in it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of hers.
As April and stuff. April O'Neil is not like I'm
wouldn't-
super sexy, come look at me type
But that
of
wouldn't
person.
keep me from watching
No,
it.
but I would still watch it. I'd still like it. I liked all the Transformers.
And it
People
was
complain
really
about
cute,
those.
and I really liked watching all the kids in the line
Yeah,
get so amped up.
they were wearing their Team and T-shirts and
Their
all
little
that type of stuff.
hoodies,
They're the
and one
hoodies.
kid had his little stuffed turtle. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
they're all
these
so
kids.
excited for it.
So I am glad that it's coming to another generation of kids.
Yeah.
All these kids running in,
Yeah.
getting excited, gonna go see the turtles.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy.
So it's pretty cool. So
anyway, what movie?
what movie have y'all seen, and do you like it?
Recently,
And
did you like it?
did you like the movie? And yeah, guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you also enjoyed, if y'all haven't noticed, the past week I've been coming out with quite a few Halo 4 videos, like custom maps and news videos about a Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 and stuff like that. So, and I will keep on doing that as, as long as I can, hopefully, there's of course certain times whenever Aiden doesn't allow me to, but I'll keep trying. And I guess we will see y'all next time. Down below in the description is a link if you want to ask a question. And I guess that's it. Later, guys.
Bye.